Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. Today I've got a match for you from Platinum 6s. Yes, it does go all the way to Platinum in UGC. Let's meet the teams. There are some names you may recognize if you follow competitive 6s. Over on the left we have Headline Heroes, and we have Indust as Soldier. Indust is an Invite Medic. Try is on Soldier as well. Dave underscore is an Invite Scout. He is on Scout with less than 3, whose name is B, but is tagged up as a heart. Then we have Assassin on Demoman, and Descario is Medic. Over on Red, we have Rainy on Scout. Rainy is a Platinum Highlander Spy with DRS, and Metapod is on Scout as well. Metapod, was told whose real name is Blues, but I'm gonna call him Metapod because K-Blair is Medic. K-Blair also Platinum, the Medic for DRS. We have Wabs and Terry Crews on Soldiers. Terry Crews, Platinum Highlander player, and Swafflin, you may know him as Mustard Overlord, the infamous, the one, the only Mustard Overlord. So we'll get to this camera, Terry Crews camera. Why are we on this camera, you may ask? Well, don't ask stupid questions, or all your questions will be answered here. Mustard Overlord did get out there relatively fast, did some damage. He is going to be getting the kill right there, and Assassin don't even know how that happened, but it did, and that's all that matters. Terry Crews is even unsure about how he hit that, and Assassin's probably a little pissed off. Anyway, having that demo man down, oh, but in comes Swafflin, that is Mustard or Try gets K-Blair, but Mustard Overlord finishes him off. Oh my goodness, so many things happening right there, but it looks like it's going to go into favor of Headline Heroes. We'll call them HH. As they were able to keep their meta up, take the point, and now are going to get a little more aggressive hold here. We, of course, here are on Viaduct, one of those maps that's played over and over and over by 6s players, so they should be pretty familiar with everything that's going on here. Sticking on the Assassin cam, trying to hit some of these air pipes, but not able to do so. Instead, he gets that Uber Pop as his as Descario right there was pressured. They're going to try to make the most of that Uber Pop and push forward, take Cliff right here, put some sticks down on Choke, and see what they can't do in terms of gaining an advantage or getting a positive advantage out of a negative situation right there. They do take some damage there on Cliff, but Assassin able to get some nice pills, take down Wabs, got 2K right there, but maybe a little overextension. He did go down, but Blue's still trying to stay in here, and as you can see, Dave underscore will fall back as he took a ton of damage. Meanwhile, that Uber is ready here for the Old Spice Girls team. We're gonna watch Mustard Overlord as he will likely get this. As they're pushing in. Oh, and it's a crits right there. Oh, the first sticky lands on the rock and doesn't go over, but they will be able to get the medic right there. It doesn't connect. However, K-Bar goes down as Indust bombs in on him onto the point. STV stats tell me that Blue's medic died with a 99% Uber. Ouch. STV stats, you gotta love them. I don't know how they work, but sometimes they show up, and I will use them to my best advantage. Anyway, B is still alive. He's gonna try to single-handedly hold this point, but Mustard Overlord has a pill for him, and express delivery to his face will keep some presence sometime on the point right there for Old Spice Girls, but they need to capture this. They are so very behind here in time. They have not capped the point once this round, so despite their nice Uber... Oh, right there, Assassin getting Terry Crews as he was going in for that medic bomb. So, but despite that big medic, or that crits play, they did lose their medic, losing the advantage. And right now you can see the aggressiveness out of HH going after the med. K-Blair is retreating like crazy. No, he's gonna come back for the Uber Saw. What? K-Blair? Oh, I could understand doing that though. The dukes, the hiding, the Uber Saw, but he was at 76% right there. Probably should have just... I don't know, maybe I'm not Platinum, I'm just gonna spectate here, well, I am spectating, speculate is what I was gonna say, that maybe you shouldn't have done that. I don't know. maybe he was there's a bet involved right there. Assassin is going to get this Uber as there's only a few seconds left, and he's gonna connect with the air pill, take down Metapod. Still a little bit of time right there as Old Spice Girls trying to get onto this point, just sending anything and everybody there, but not gonna happen. Rainy goes down to the last second try. I think that was a little bit of an air shot, but regardless, it did happen. Let's stay on the Assassin cam. Why are we changing? Let's get some demo action. So, Old Spice Girls not capping the point once that round, so they need to come out with a strong mid-fight right here, keep Cabler alive. Cabler's actually charging pretty fast right here, and I'm wondering if he's still in that crits. Wab's getting the pick right there on Assassin, so nice to have that demo man out of the picture, and it does look like Cabler is on that crits. Indus goes down as well, so good player advantage right here for red team, the Old Spice Girls, and they will push onto the point, and I'm going to get on the Mustard Overlord cam because this crits is almost ready. So Cabler healing up everybody else on the point, waiting for that med to make an appearance. And why aren't they popping? They know exactly where that med is. The first one sticky goes off, but here is the pop. I wonder if there's miscommunication in there, but will they be able to finish off Descario? It's actually Wabs who gets that final pick, but guess who went down in that exchange? It was Cabler. Mustard Overlord so intent, well, everybody really intent on getting the medic. I forgot to protect their own medic, so that could always going to be a problem. That's definitely what hurt them last time in terms of that crits. Like the crits, they executed it properly, they got the med, but you really have to protect their own med. Cabler still up on that crit, so they are determined to make this work, and you gotta admire that. They also need some sort of advantage, and crit's advantage will give them over Descario, who is running that regular Uber. Oh, tried connecting with Terry Crews in mid-air right there, taking him out as he tried to jump in. For those of you who are familiar with TF2 Center, you have no doubt played match with Terry Crews, who is always on there. That's how I met him, and he sent me this match, so I shouldn't have told you that, but anyway, TF2 Center, your best place. Anyway, here comes the crits again. Swath, that is Mustard Overlord connecting. We'll see if Cabler can stay alive. No, steps right into a pill from Assassin. Blue Uber is popped to keep Descario alive, so that crits does nothing, but there is a soldier still alive. We'll see if he can clean up. Terry Crews still going with only 39 health, though. He will not. Oh, he won't be able to follow up on that Descario pick. But Blue just now capping the point with only 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. They are at a disadvantage for the first time right here. Let's see who's cam to get in. Dave just sending some scout spam towards the combo that is pushing in. Cabler taking a lot of damage right now, and I'm wondering if Indust is going to go for this pick. He is going to go ahead and try to take out Terry over on concrete right there, but he takes a little too much damage, and Red is actually pushing forward right here, being very, very aggressive, and it's a good play, and Terry Crews gets finished off in mid-air, so they do have one player down, but they do capture the point, and they're just trying to force the issue right now. They are going to be at an Uber disadvantage, and indeed the Uber is popped. Watch Indust as he jumps in there trying to finish off Mustard Overlord. Finally does take care of him. Cabler, meanwhile, did get away with 100%, but that is crits, remember, and that's going to be harder to push in here, and Indust knows the Cabler is around. Why? Because he's Indust. Because he went to open to invite in one season. For those of you who are familiar with the Indust story, it's going to be made into a Disney movie soon. He jumps in on Cabler and just absolutely no chance. There was crits dropped right there. But yeah, the myth, the man, the legend, I tell you, he's the next Disney princess. Terry Crews getting finished off as Assassin gets finished off, so a little mutual assured annihilation, I guess, is what you call it, but there is a lolling going on in chat. Meanwhile, it is HH. I don't know why I pronounce a H in it, but Headlined Heroes, who still have this point, only a minute 15 about left on the clock, as they right now are falling back because Descario does have about 80% Uber right here, so wanting to keep him alive, wanting to preserve that Uber so they can just push right back in after Old Spice Girls take this point, which they do. The charge is called, Metapod down, so there's a little bit of a player advantage, and they decide just to, why not, they go for it, they have that Uber advantage. And everybody pretty much up and in position for HH to do so. Didn't even need to pop the Uber. Didn't even need to. Cabler does have this crits ready. I assume he's still on crits, and indeed he is. The crits is popped right there on Cliff. Wab's going down. A Swath Mustard Overlord does connect to take down Indus, but that is not what they want to do with this crits. Terry Crews does force the Uber, so that's some good news. But Cabler, will he be able to stay alive is the question. And Indus coming in here. Oh, air pipe from Mustard takes out Assassin as he tried to go for that med pick. Cabler still alive, but so much pressure on this poor medic right now. Dave goes down as he tries to get in there. Only 3 up right now for Headlines Heroes. We'll see if they can get in there. Mustard Overlord definitely calling for those heals and sensing the advantage. They do get onto the point. Will they be able to hold it is the question. They're going to have a crit advantage here soon, and Mustard Overlord, and it looks like Terry Crews going to go ahead and push in there as well. Now I'm wondering, were they named Old Spice Girls before or after Terry Crews joined the team? That's just something I'll have to wonder about, I guess. I'm gonna stick on the Mustard Overlord cam because he has been getting these crits and sometimes successful, sometimes not, and I think that's going to, how this crits plays out is going to be the key in this round. Kind of obvious to say so, but definitely, I mean, it's a duh, but you gotta say it. But they are waiting for the appropriate time. It looks like Discovery is building with that Uber. They are gonna have it in just a second. Red lost their Uber advantage, STV stats tells me, but I knew that without that. Uber is popped from Discario, fading very quickly, but they will get onto the point, and just in time for Mustard Overlord to get Dave, but can they finish off these bigger players? They do get Assassin. Discario is still alive, and there's a soldier behind them that is Try, I believe, who does take out Cabler, but nobody on the point for Blue right now, and you of course got it on the point. Indus going down, some nice cleanup by Metapod right there, and as the blue carrot of time slowly ticks off the point, oh my goodness, Old Spice Girls just need to hold on for a little bit longer, and they do. A nice attempt right there from Dave underscore, but no cigar. Let's get some scout cam. We definitely haven't gotten enough scout action. This is B. I am not familiar with B as a player, B's history or anything, and his profile is private, so I couldn't stalk him or her. I don't know. But we will check in on cam as we do see soldier bombing in here. Terry Crews taking out Assassin. Not able to get any damage down on Discario, but did make him fall back. However, it doesn't matter. A lot of cleanup going on for this HH team. Only Rainy up for Old Spice Girls, and that is almost a complete wipe on a mid. Rainy just going to fall back and wait for his med. I keep wanting to call them Old Spice Gals. I don't know why. Oh wait, I just got it. Old Spice and then Spice Girls. I just got it! I just got it, guys. Don't worry. Alright, we do have this Uber ready to go for Discario. I mean, same old Uber, same old story. It didn't work for them last round, definitely worked for them first round. We'll see, though, yet to pop it. Goes down to 60 health and finally does pop it as Wabs was doing way too much work right there. Terry Crews, though, gets finished off, and now with this Uber, again, did pop it in the ideal spot or position, did keep their medic alive, but so now they're going to try to make the most of it. Just take a lot of forward positioning right there. Of course, that was the, was that 4-player suicide? Trying for that Uber pop just to, oh my goodness, it only, oh my god. Cabler surfing some rockets expertly to stay alive. Will have this crits ready to go as they push on to mid right here. Have the player advantage, have the crits advantage. Can Mustard Overlord get those crit stickies down? And Discario does go down. Rainy with the cleanup kill right there. And that is going to be a cap on mid for the Spice Girls team. Now I'm going to call them the Spice Girls because I got it now. We'll watch some Rainy cam, see how much Spy is in his scout play. I know he is currently looking to get better at his 6's scout play, so I was looking for a team or something like that. But so far just hanging out onto this point, waiting for a soldier to come down, and indeed Indus does get finished off right there. Blue team being very aggressive right here, as I know Spice Girls do not have this crit, so they are going to get onto this point. Crits is going to come out soon, though, and the question is Cabler going to pop it immediately? Is he in position is the other question, and they are... looks like they want to come main right here, but hold on to the Uber for a little bit too long, so no advantage right there. 13 seconds, not a huge advantage anyway. It would have been risky. But here comes these crit stickies. Oh, and it's crits versus crits! It's crits versus crits. Try goes down in there, but the big picks were Kabler getting taken out, and everybody right there are on HH. Rainy finishing up Discaria, and that's a complete wipe. So Spice Girls easily going to take that point back, and doing a good job considering I don't think they knew it was crits. It was going to be crits versus crits. I certainly didn't. I don't think anybody went spy to check that out, and of course going spy to see what the enemy medic is running. A standard play in Highlander, not so standard in 6s unless you're super paranoid. And really, Spice Girls didn't have any reason to believe that they would not be running that regular Uber. That HH would not be running that regular Uber. But they have learned their lesson, and we'll see, is HH back on that regular Uber? Indeed, Discario is running that. We'll be at an Uber or charge disadvantage as that crits is ready to go, and here come those stickies, but doesn't matter. Assassin had a nice trap set. Oh wait, Assassin got Terry Crews. I didn't see that. I thought he got Mustard Overlord, but no, Mustard stays alive. However, he was not able to get the placement that he needed. They do hold on to the point or take the point right there. Oh, Meta trying to finish off this soldier. Oh my goodness. What? I don't even know how Indust is still alive after that, but he is, and that's all that matters. Also, what matters is the 100% Uber ready to go for Discario. So again, HH going to be aggressive, try to play up as much as possible. As only 34 seconds left on the clock. No need to play too far up, and I'm guessing they realized that he may be a little overextended. But yeah, with that Uber, 100% Uber waiting to go and only 30 seconds left, really no need to be super far forward. We will see some last minute attempts out of this red team. Indus gonna get it right in Mustard's face because he is the biggest threat, but Assassin with some big sticks taken down Mustard, as well as 3K right there, as time is ticking down. Uber popped right there onto the point, complete wipe, and Spice Girls going down. Apparently Blue had Uber for 50 seconds before using it, so it was well worth it. Let's get in on Assassin cam and watch his roll at Assassin again. Another one of those players I don't know much about, so I apologize about that. But doing a very well. I do have the STV stats from this, and I'll give those to at mid, but he and Mustard Overlord pretty much tied for damage. Discario, though, goes down as Wab's getting that med pick. Oh, but try getting in there and does take down Kabler. I believe that all happened very fast, but neither medic surviving that mid fight. Not a lot of people surviving that mid fight, indeed. Not a whole lot of people left to capture the point. It looks like finally Dave's going to join his Dave underscore is going to join his soldier and fellow scout there on the point. So they do go ahead and capture it for the first time this round. Again, that will be the second round in a row they've done that. Third round? I haven't been keeping. Anyway, some suicides attempts out of Red. Maybe not completely suicidal, but attempts out of Red to get in and put pressure on Discario, who is on that regular medic again. I'm thinking Kabler is on regular as well. Nope, still on that crit. So I'm wondering about this crits decision. They are down 2-1. Of course, Viaduct goes to 4 captures. And after 3, we will go to a midpoint. Mustard getting this crits right here. Kabler, not sure if that was exactly planned. It's not like Kabler took any damage. Mustard trying to charge those stickies up, but it's just too far, and the positioning of Discario was just absolutely perfect. Discario does pop his Uber right after Red takes the point, but in comes HH, able to get Mustard Overload out of the picture, and Rabs as well. Kabler is going to go ahead and fall back to spawn with his scout, and they will be building, so they're going to have that crits, of course, sooner than that Uber, so they need to make the most out of that advantage. We'll see, though, because again, we're seeing HH take that very aggressive, well, some of it's aggressive, but out comes Red with their medic. Kabler only has about 70% right here, and he's actually not healing as he's trying to get in here, but everybody is going down for the Spice Girls right now. Not sure what the plan was, but now Kabler with 80 health left has to fall back to spawn, no one to heal, and there goes that what could have been a really nice crits advantage. Not exactly sure what the plan was there, you know, maybe you'll see a suicide of 4 players, but the medic will usually stay back and be healing in order to keep up that advantage. I mean, but now blue has this Uber and waiting on the red to push, and and so the onus right now is on the Spice Girls team. The crits does go off, taking down Try and Indus, but Descario has that Uber, still playing a little passive right there, not able to save his demo in midair, so we'll have to pop on Dave plus Dave underscore. They're definitely worse guys to pop on, but Dave does go down. Descario gets finished off as well as Rainy with the 2K. That was a complete wipe out of the HH team. So nice right there. Red spent 10.8 seconds after spawning before healing. That's no good. No good at all. But Red's still gonna have a crits advantage. I'm assuming Cabler is still on crits. I mean, I don't know. It's what he's doing. That's I would think it'd be time to fight Uber with Uber, but because they have 2 minutes left to hold, which is going to be extremely difficult considering the aggressiveness we've seen out of this blue team. Headline heroes. So we will see Indus does come in for a jump, but he's not going to be able to. But guess what? Try is there, and Try indeed he does. Not only does he try, but he does. What is it? Do or do not, there is no try. There we go. So Mustard looking for some revenge, not able to do so. Descario with that crits, interesting. So he's been switching up and making it really difficult for me since I don't have that plugin. Thanks, Descario. But with that crits, and his team holding on to the point, only 30 seconds left, looking pretty good. Of course, that crits is going to differ from that Uber. You're not going to be able to pop it on the point just to defend the point. You're going to have to pop it to get kills. And we'll see if they do, just when they decide to pop it. Holding on as Indus tries to go in, but he gets taken out by Metapod right there. They do pop it just in time to get Cabler and Mustard, taking out huge threats right there, and then finishing off Metapod and Rainy as well. So really nice crits. Well executed. Terry Crews is the only one alive. I don't think he's anywhere in position to get this, and he will not. So that fourth round goes to his blue team. Oh my goodness, we are not gonna have a halftime, so no time to check stats. JK guys, let's check in on the Dave underscores camera. We've yet to see any off-classing as far as I can tell, but remember, if headline heroes take this last round, that will be the last round. Indus getting Terry Crews, Rainy going down as well, so 2 down. Try again, try or do not, there's no try. There we go, that's the quote. But Cabler was able to stay alive and gonna build a little bit with Mustard Overlord to see how far they can get that crits advantage, but Descario running crits as well, so it's gonna be crits versus crits, and that's, yeah, it's so hard to judge who's going to get the advantage in that. It's literally seconds and millimeters, but Cabler gets taken out. Mustard not protecting it, or no protection right there for Cabler, not necessarily Mustard's fault, but Descario going down as well as Terry Crews was able to clean up on that kill. Nobody's alive, jeez. Kind of crazy right there, but it is headline heroes who will be able to get the point first. Cabler got up a little bit sooner than Descario, so a little bit of an advantage, a crits advantage, because of course they were both ringing the crits, but probably not significant unless popped right away, which we haven't been really seeing out of Cabler and this Spice Girls team. They've been more cautious about when they pop it, and trying to get those perfect stickies. Sometimes they've been successful and sometimes not, but we'll see how this next one goes. They do retake the point without having that crit, so far good news from them. We'll check in on the Terry Crews canvas. He's trying to play a little bit forward right here. He's spotted out. Sniper goes for their shot, doesn't make it, but does finish off B, so we have our first off class. B is on that Sniper man, so interesting, and now Spice Girls know it, and that knowing is half the battle. The crits is popped here for blue, but oh, nice counter pop as Assassin goes down, Discaria goes down, Mustard Overlord anticipates Dave underscore and gets him as well to protect the point. So nice plays right there from Mustard Overlord. Oh, he's just gonna get the almost able to finish off B, who's still on sniper. Needs to fall back and also protect his medic at the same time. We'll see. He looks like he may be able to do so. A lot of rollers though from Assassin as he fell back. But it looks like so far Spice Girl's able to hold on as these crits are about even. Cabler goes flying. What a surge. Did you see that? That was almost a right angle he took. He did survive with 65 health. Mustard Overlord went down. But let's get on this B cam, see what Sniper Man has to offer. Of course, Sniper and Highlander Viaduct can be completely overpowerful. But ooh, we did lose Rainy, so we'll see if we'll have a pause here soon, because that's huge as time is ticking down. Less than 2 minutes for HH to hold on, and a minute 30 for this Spice Girls team. Somebody, looks like Rainy's back. All right, so all is well. Crits coming out, and Cabler getting taken down at the exact same time as Discario. So 2 crit stickies taking out each other's medics. Who's going to survive long enough to do this? We do have Metapod on the point, but he goes down to Assassin, just a pill to the face again. So Assassin doing a good job defending this point. He's the only one left alive now. We'll see. Is Rainy going to go for the cleanup? He needs some health first. He needs to connect. No! Oh, it looks like Assassin did get that health back and was getting heals from his med. So odds were stacked against Rainy right there, but good attempt, and the point does go to the Spice Girls team, but they have a minute 30 to hold on, and everything on this. Medic being spammed, but Indus goes down. Wabs protecting his med like a good pocket should. Trying to get this, but there's a headshot. B getting that pick. He was on the point too. That was awfully close. So nice job from the Sniper Man, but we do have a crits ready to go for Spice Girls. Scario's gonna have a crits though soon as well, so we're gonna be seeing crits versus crits. Again, it's just a roll of the dice, a roll of the die who's gonna win, and Mustard Overlord with his first stick, he does take down Assassin, some good protection. Oh, but the headshot gets Cabler. Oh my goodness, and mid crits, and that is going to mean not as Spice Girls not doing as much as they want to do with that crits. Wab survives, and as well as Mustard Overlord, not sure where he went, but so able to take able to take the point, and we'll see if they can hold on though, as there's just really no presence right there. They didn't have the heals because Cabler went down to the headshot, so but B right there, big plays with that Sniper Man. Still on that Sniper Man as well. So we'll see, get on his cam, see what he can't do, but I'm surprised actually we haven't seen anybody else go sniper to counter that, because it is a severe threat, but there's not a lot of time left, and I think that's what's going through this Spice Girls team, is they can't afford to lose a class like a scout to a class like a sniper. Because of course the sniper is just not going to have that speed and mobility and times 2 capture points. We do have a big bomb in here from a... Oh, why did I get off his camera? Why did I get off the camera of B? Because he gets that headshot, and Cabler takes him down again, mid crits. Some last minute attempts from the Spice Girls team to get onto the point, but they need everybody, and right now they don't have those numbers. Rainy goes down onto the point. Metapod does take down. Oh my goodness. Doesn't matter. Discario gets the Uber Saw in there. Another one, and that probably deserves a taunt. So really well played right there from HH. Headlines Heroes. I'm going to do a quick look at the stats right here. One of the big difference that I did notice is Cabler had 19 deaths and Discario had 10. So keeping that med alive is going to be essential, but very difficult when you have such players like such invite players on headline heroes. There, I was gonna say headline assassins, but that's not right. Assassin, meanwhile, doing crazy amounts of damage, 430 per minute, compared to Mustard Overlord's 460 per minute. So there you go. Cabler did drop 2 crits, but pretty equal in Ubers or charges popped. But again, Cabler with that crits the entire time. Anyway, really a great match. Thanks so much for Terry Crews for sending it in. Thanks to everyone else, thanks for watching. If you have a match you want to see casted, definitely hit me up at kiptf2@gmail.com. And if you need a server, you should check out TragicServers.com. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.